All right, y'all, let's get started. So I've already done my brows. They are feeling a little aggressive today, but it can't be helped. So I did that, carved them out a little bit underneath, and I primed my lids with the MAC Prep and Prime Extended 24-Hour Extend Eye Base, it's what it's called. And then I dusted a flesh colored shadow all over the lid to set down that eye primer. So we are going to get started. I'm gonna take my Morphe E23 brush. It's just kind of a domed fluffy brush. This Makeup Forever shadow, this is M-636. It's kind of a medium tone brown color, and with my E23 brush, just gonna take that into the crease. This isn't exactly the look that I filmed yesterday, that I lost the footage. It's a whole story. Still a little angry about it. Either way, I just kind of want to do an all over bronzy, kind of smoky lid situation is what I'm going with. I go back into the crease with this Makeup Forever shadow. There we go. And M646. It's a little bit of a lighter brown. And I would like to take this Morphe M330 brush, lighten up the crease just a little bit. And this M330 brush is tapered and pointed, so it's a little bit more defining in the crease. This Makeup Forever shadow, D640. It's kind of a taupey brown, shimmery color. And with a Morphe M167 brush, it's just a flat shader brush. We're gonna take that all over the lid. And this is really just gonna set the base for the glitter that is going on top. And we're gonna go ahead and put some brown shadow in the outer corner. And this is Galapagos from NARS. And it's a very pretty brown, deep brown color. Now it does have some shimmer in it, but the shimmer doesn't transfer a ton onto the lid, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And I haven't used it in forever and I just wanna, so we're gonna take that same pointed Morphe M330 brush and go into the product and start to work that into the outer corner. All right, so now let's go in with the fun part. We are going to use today Smoky Storm, which is one of the new Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows from Stila. Ooh. So it is this pretty taupey kind of color, and we're just gonna put that directly over top. And before that dries, we're gonna take that same Morphe brush and Galapagos and blend a little bit there, because once these dry, they do tend to get a lot of fallout on the face. All right, that is a lot of glitter for the daytime. We are going to line our lash line with a little bit of Trooper Kat Von D liquid liner to work on our lash band. I'm going to line my waterline, my top waterline, with Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes XL and number 10. Just any black pencil that you like, or gel will do. Just really want to be sure that that top lash line is very, very, very black, so the lashes will blend in a little better. All right, mission accomplished. So now I'm going to pop on some lashes. So off camera, I just prepped my lashes to put them on. They have some glue on them. They're sitting for a second. In the meantime, we're gonna just take a wipe and clean up some of the mess we made, and I'm gonna start with cleaning up the outer edge of my eye so it's a little bit sharper. All right, so let's pop these lashes on. These are the House of Lashes Iconic Light lashes. All right, one down, one to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lashes on. Woohoo! It's a lot of pressure on camera to put your lashes on. It's already a lot to do it in just your everyday life and have them not play you. We're gonna prime our face with a little Scandinavia primer spray. Big fan of that stuff. All right, so we're gonna go in with a different primer today. This is the Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Primer. I haven't used it yet, and I would like to try it. So this little, you push that little bit, and then you get product up on top. What I'm assuming is the perfect amount, maybe. We'll see in a minute. It has a nice smoothing texture, actually. And as you rub it in, oh yeah, as you rub it in, it feels really nice. There is glitter everywhere. Good thing we're going for a glowy, bronzy look today because there's glitter everywhere. So now that we have that on, I wanted to also use a pore filling primer just in my trouble spots. So this is the Pore Vanishing Stick from the Estee Edit. And I'm just gonna put that right where we need it. We're gonna go in and do a little bit of foundation mixing on my little palette here. And so for my glowy bronzy skin cocktail today, I'm going to use, as I did yesterday in the video you'll never see, the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I really like this foundation, and I'm just going to put 2 pumps on my little palette. I really like this foundation. I don't know if I've mentioned it. Oh, good, that's wet. But I hadn't intended on buying this foundation. But I went into, what was it? Ulta. And I was looking for something else and they didn't have it. And so there was a rep from Smashbox there. And she was like, oh, let me match you. And I was like, oh, I'm not really interested. But begrudgingly, I succumb to her wishes and let her match me. And turns out I really like the foundation, so I'm really happy that I did go ahead and take a listen. So I am in the color 4.0, and for our little glowy routine here, I'm going to pause just a minute. I'm gonna do some pre-glowiness, if you will, and I have this sample of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drop, and this is in the color Moonlight, which ordinarily I wouldn't even try because it just seems a little light for me. So we're gonna take a couple drops on our palette, and I'm gonna apply this to my skin before I apply foundation. So we got a little bit there. I'm just gonna apply this to the high points of my face. We have just kind of this glowy, pinky, it's definitely a cool tone kind of glow, which will be under our highlight, so, or under our foundation. So we got some kind of glowy base happening. We'll see what I think about it. So we're gonna go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and this is in the color 4.0. So I put 2 pumps on to my palette here, and I'm gonna add to it actually 3 drops of another Cover FX product. This is the Custom Enhancer Drops again, but this is in the color Candlelight. There we go. And I'm gonna put 3 drops there. And then to finish off the cocktail, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. So this is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. And I'm gonna add 2 drops to the foundation concoction we have created. All right, and we're gonna apply this to the face. All right, we're gonna start with that. We're going to blend that out with a wet beauty blender. Now this foundation is a medium to full buildable coverage. According to Smashbox, it will look good in any light, which I can attest to, and the 15-hour wear I can attest to. And we're going to mix a few more things again. Just feel like a little chemist with my little palette here. So I'm gonna mix the Tarte Shape Tape in deep and in tan. And then I'm going to take just a little bit, just right into that hollow area there. Okay, and we'll add that right in there. I'm gonna take a little more of deep and spot conceal a couple of these areas. And for that, I'm gonna take my Morphe E8 brush, and then with my beauty blender, make sure it's blended. All right, so now that we have all of our liquid products in place, I would like to go in with a bit of a kind of cream highlight situation. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs. This might have been 004. I'm gonna do the bridge of the nose, just above the brow bone. I think today we're gonna use the Laura Mercier powder, translucent powder, to set our under eye. Haven't used it in a while. Just taking a little bit of powder. Then I'm gonna set a little bit right in here, mostly in hopes that it blurs my pores right there. We're gonna leave that sitting for just a moment. Just a moment. While we start to finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with that pencil from Makeup Forever. And we're gonna line our waterline here. Luxie 231 brush. This is my favorite little detail brush. I love it so much. I love it so much. Makeup Forever M600 to start to smoke out the situation. And make sure that you connect it to what's happening on the upper lid. I feel like this Laura Mercier powder really did kind of blur out my pores a little bit there, so that's exciting. So next we're going to take a Morphe E36 brush, also being cleaned on my pant leg right now. And I am going outside. Why did I do that? Hopefully my coat will cover it. So we're gonna take the same shade Galapagos that we used earlier, and we're gonna run this really tight along our lash line. And this E36 brush is so stinking soft. So is the Luxie one. That's why I like both of those for my under eye a lot. Oh, we are good and smoky in the daytime. Just saying. Just saying. So now for mascara, we're gonna go in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, but really on my lower lashes. I will say this MAC is a very good lower lash mascara. I will also say there's glitter everywhere. I mean, I really like the shadow, but you know, glitter is just, it's a blessing and a curse. Glitter, it's a blessing and a curse. So let's go ahead and bronze up a ZO face, shall we? Oh, this is MAC Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish. You guys know how I love it. So in order to up the ante on the bronze, we're gonna go in with MAC Gold Deposit. That's this guy right here. Same brush. And just kind of lightly hit the same area as you bronzed. So for a little more glow, because you know, my life's not complete until I stick my whole face in a pan of highlighter, we're gonna go in with Rose Gold from Becca, my Morphe M501 brush. Now this does look pretty pink in the pan, but on me, it's really just like a highlight, goldy, but not so gold that it's overwhelming. And you know, I haven't really been doing a lot of blush lately, I'll tell you. I've just been bronzing up my life. So to finish this off, I'm going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus. Now we are back. Pull my hair out. I've combed my hair just a wee bit, and we're gonna finish this look with a lip. This is, needs a sharpen, Cork from MAC. A lot of MAC today, huh? What are you gonna do? So I'm just gonna line my lips, and I'm gonna line my lips pretty generously because we're going in with a super nude lip. All right, and the lip we're gonna do today is the Lamarck Liquid Lip and Fawn Over Me. It is nude, be warned. So I'll get it on. And there we go. Cause I loves me a nude lip these days. Love it, love it, love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you, in theory, would have enjoyed this one better than the one that I filmed yesterday and subsequently lost the footage. But hey, it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. That helps me out a whole lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so on the way out. And while you're there, be sure to hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be sure you're notified of all the uploads. And as for everything else, I love you as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.